Okie dokie, so yep, still morning guys, welcome to another review from me, Matt, the Bearded Berserker. Hope you're having a fantastic day out there, nearly the weekend. Not that it really matters much because, to be honest with you, I work the weekends anyway, so it's not just another day. But I have another review for you, and before we get started with that, I'd like to spend a minute just to say huge, massive thank you to each and every one of you guys out there that's watching my videos, liking them, commenting on them. If you do comment on any of the videos and reviews that I do read and will respond to each and every single one of you. I've now come up to 404 subscribers, which is epic, and 18,100 and something views, which is absolutely mind-blowing considering it's just me, some old git in front of his iPad, sort of giving honest reviews. Now, I do want to carry this channel on and keep it going and growing and everything. So if there is anybody out there with any ideas, anyone that wants to help, anybody that wants to support, sponsor, please get in touch with me. Because what I've set up is not about myself. It's about these small brands, individuals and craftsmen out there that are making some amazing products. Which is why I set up my Instagram, Viking Beard Map, all one word over there, and my Bearded Berserker channel. It's just to purely help, encourage, support and promote these small guys out there that are making some incredible products. Because let's face it, if we don't, the only thing we're going to have left are these huge, massive, faceless brands. And they know as soon as they slap their label on something, that it's just going to sell. And a lot of the time there's no love, passion gone into it. It's all factory made stuff and everything, whereas these small people out there are making some amazing products and have to get them as good as they possibly can do, because they know as soon as they go onto market they're going to be basically in direct competition with these other brands and the huge faceless brands, which is why I'm here trying to do what I can to support them. Also, before we start, in case you haven't realised, I do mention it in pretty much all my videos recently. I have a live Halloween special coming up, which happens to be on Halloween, 31st of October, going to be around about 8:30 at night. Going to be doing a few live reviews, also a silent review, a big giveaway as well. And in order to win the giveaway, you need to subscribe to the channel. And lots of Halloween fun and spookiness. It's going to be completely live. Because if you notice with the reviews and videos that I do on my channel, even though these are recorded, they are not edited at all. This is the 7th time that I've actually tried to do this review this morning. I've had the postman come and I've had the dogs barking, I've had the wife calling, I've had gas man outside checking the gas boxes, electric bloke coming to read the electric meters and everything. And so it's been a bit of a nightmare. So if you are expecting intros, outros, flashy graphics and stuff like that, you're not going to be getting them here, because it's just me and my iPad, which I don't think I can actually do that with. And plus, I'm old, and I'm sure you'd rather just learn about the reviews than stuff popping up all over this place. So before we start, a glug of coffee. Cool, look at that, it's hot. Oh, cool. Should have at least let it cool down. Glasses are clean-ish. It's like looking through Blizzard, give them a quick wipe. So yeah, with all the reviews that I do on my channel, I'm completely honest with them, because there would be nothing worse than me saying, oh, this product's absolutely fantastic, and on my recommendation you go out and you buy it and you get it home and go, well, that's not that good at all. It's not what I think. And so, which is why all my reviews have to be completely honest. I'm completely unbiased, and everything I do is my own opinion. Because let's face it, there is nothing worse than going out spending our hard-earned cash on products, whatever it might be, and they just don't live up to expectation. The quality is not very good, they're not well made and everything. That is why I'm honest with my channel. So this review was sent in a few days ago from a UK small little brand called Beard Craft, who make, as the name suggests, beard products. I've still got stuff on my glasses, but I shall work through it because I'm not starting this review again. Called Beard Craft, based in the UK. The products that they make are small batch and all natural. They have their CSPR certificate, which is Cosmetic Safety Products Report, which all skin products, hair products, cosmetics, beard products need to have in the UK and Europe to say pretty much they are safe to use. At the same point, you can have allergies nowadays from pretty much everything. Always do a test patch first on your wrists. Leave it for at least 12 hours because you don't want to slather your face in and stuff and suddenly have breakout, hives, turn into zombies, werewolves and stuff like that, which would not be good. So always do a test patch first. I have done a test patch on this. I've actually used the products. I know exactly what the products are like. I'm not kind of overly keen on these unboxing videos because, yeah, it might smell nice or whatever. How are you supposed to know what it's like unless you've actually used the products? So thank you so much to Beardcraft for sending these through. They've sent a few products through. We're going to be looking at the products themselves, the packaging, the ingredients, the scent profiles, the price of them, and then scoring them afterwards out of 20. 20 being absolutely fantastic, 10 mediocre, nothing special, 0 wouldn't touch it with a shitty stick, and up the side here, going this way, we have the strength of the scent. So you've got very, very subtle down here, medium, kind of your average sort of scent strength, and up the top here, rip your head off, turn it into a pumpkin and kick it into next week. So that's how I kind of score it, and then along that way. So first of all, a couple of the products that they've sent through is a beard comb and a beard comb stroke brush. So this is the beard comb stroke brush that they've sent through. Yes, technically it's a comb. It has one set of teeth on it, but also has the handle, so it's almost like a brush. So that's why I call it a beard comb brush. It's got their Beardcraft logo sort of laser etched into it. It's made out of wood. I know that because it's made out of wood. As to what sort of wood it's actually made out of, I don't know. I had a look on the website, but it's a wooden beard comb. Pretty well finished. There are no jaggedy, nasty bits stuck between the teeth or the tines, whatever you want to call them. Decent space in between them, not too close, not too far apart. Obviously, depending on the length beard you've got, the thickness and stuff like that depends on kind of like the gap between them, because you want it to go through your beard, but not obviously pull, snag and be too tight. So you want your beard to go through it. Really nice, decent quality, not ridiculously thick, not ridiculously thin, all well finished off and everything. There you go, no jaggedy nasty bits, it's well finished, no problems with splinters on that. We're talking about the prices afterwards. They've also sent through a ball bristle brush, There you go, same again, Beardcraft logo etched into the back, made out of boar bristles. I've used this several times and sat there running my fingers through it and stuff like that, because you don't want sort of clumps of hair and everything, or bristles falling out of it. Yeah, nice, well made, decent little brush there. Thank you very much for sending that through. Do like the brushes. And also a couple of their winter products. They have sent through the Winter Warmer Beard Oil and Winter Warmer Beard Balm. Now, like I say, I've used these and I've actually used them 7 or 8 times this morning whilst trying to do these reviews. And so, believe me, I know exactly what they're like. So first of all, the packaging itself, you've got their logo on the front and Beardcraft. These are all CPSR certified and nice logo on the front, nice to read. Flipping it round to the back, because these are all made in small batches, you've got the batch numbers on there as well, so they can trace them back if there's any problems or hassles with it. And we'll start off with the oil. Now, you'll notice, I say this a lot of the time, but a lot of people don't know, and this might be the first video they watch and everything. The reason you tend to find beard oils in coloured bottles, your ambers, your browns, your blue, Bristol blue colour, your greens and your opaque bottles, because out there, somewhere, are harmful UV rays, and it kind of stops them from getting into the oil, degrading and breaking down the oils inside. So that's why you tend to find them in your beard oil bottles coloured. Also has a rubber pipette on the top, which is my kind of preferred method for administering beard oil to my hand before I slather it over my face. On average, using 6 to 7 drops a day, maybe 8 drops if I've washed my beard, which I tend to do twice a week with proper beard shampoo and conditioning stuff and everything. Might put a couple of drops in my beard before bed, especially if I've had a busy day at work and hot, sticky and sweaty. So really nice design. On the back as well, you've got the ingredients, and of the oil, you have jojoba oil, if you're common like me, or jojoba oil, if you're posh, not like me. You've got sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil and essential oils. And the scent profile of the oil and the balm is cinnamon, frankincense, not to be mistaken with Frankenstein, and orange. So, first of all, take the top off. Liquid itself, pale yellow colour. Couple of drops on the hand. And people say, well, why don't you smell the beard oil in the bottle? Because I tend to find smelling the beard oil from the bottle is not the same as generating some heat through it. It's the same with food. If you take a joint of meat out of the freezer, it doesn't smell. As soon as you start cooking it, it releases all the smells and stuff like that. So I tend to find you get a truer scent of what the smell is actually like by once you put some in your hand and generating some heat through it. Kind of medium viscosity oil, not ridiculously thick, not ridiculously thin. Generate some heat through it. Okay, now predominant scent that is coming through on this is the cinnamon with a hint of the frankincense. I keep wanting to say Frankenstein. And there is a very tiny hint of the orange in there. It is noticeable, but if you like cinnamon, it's going to be right up your alley. It's a really good winter scent, cinnamon, don't get me wrong. It's nice paired with other scents and everything else. Always mix and match your beard oils and beard balms and stuff like that. Just because the beard oil and the beard balm comes in the same scent doesn't mean you have to use the same scent. Obviously, this would go well with vanilla. It would go well with coffee because you can make like a cinnamon vanilla latte. You can also put some other citrus flavours, or flavours, you don't drink the stuff, scents through. On average, this is lasting around about 3 hours, which is kind of your standard time before I can't smell it, because obviously your senses develop, and once you smell a smell, you kind of tend to forget it and move on to the next one. And on my scent profile, very, very subtle, normal, rip your head off, just slightly higher than kind of normal. Really, really nice scent, but I would just love to see that orange just brought up a bit, just to cut through that cinnamon a bit more. Now, like I say, if you like cinnamon, then you're fine, but that's my opinion, because obviously everything I do is my own opinion. The orange is there, but just could be brought up a little bit, because with cinnamon, it's one of those scents very similar to pine's another one. You use too much pine, it can start smelling like disinfectant. Cinnamon, what's the other one? Patchouli's another very strong scent. Anise is, not anise as in a nephew and a niece, but star anise can be another one. There are some scents out there that you've got to be fairly careful with, because it can just wipe out the rest of the other scents. But there is a faint hint of orange in there. Soaked into my skin and my beard really well. No problem with itchiness, redness, flaky skin, beard hair falling out or anything like that. Really, really nice base ingredients on there. Kind of your standard ones, your jojoba, sweet almond and your grapeseed. Yeah, nice winter scent, especially if you paired it up with, like I say, a different sort of scent. Just make sure I get rid of that scent, because I don't want it tainting the next one. So that was nice. It's pretty much gone. Rub it down my jeans, no one will know. And you've also got the beard balm. There you go, same sort of label on the front. Established 2019, beard balm, winter warmer from Beardcraft. Ingredients written on the back nice and clearly, and the batch number 167. I'm not going to go into the scientific names of the stuff. Sweet almond oil, shea butter, sheer butter, however you want to call it. You've also got beeswax in there, cinnamon leaf oil, you've got frankincense oil and orange peel oil. Warning, contains nut oil. This beard oil, by the way, was a 30ml. The balm itself is a 60ml, 100% natural, made in the UK, which is nice to see. You go see where I've actually used this. A little. Yeah, I tend to find with the butters and stuff like that, it kind of like masks the scent a bit, and once you start generating heat through a beard balm, then that will start releasing the scent. Couple of little tiny ones, yeah, it emulsifies nice and quickly. Doesn't feel grainy, quite a nice smooth one. Again, I'm getting that initial hit of the cinnamon, tiny amount of frankincense, and the orange just slightly behind that. Above all, with these, I'm smelling predominantly the cinnamon, which is why I kind of said that orange scent and the citrus does need to just be brought up a touch, in my opinion, just to cut through that cinnamon a bit and take off that sort of harsh edge of the cinnamon. But yeah, really nice. Just the right amount of beeswax in there, just for a little bit of hold and locking in moisture and stuff like that. Obviously, with a beard balm, it's designed not necessarily for styling your beard and stuff. It will keep flyaway hairs in check and everything. And so predominantly isn't a styling product as such. But yeah, they're both extremely well made. Definitely getting a cinnamon blast from it. And again, kind of slightly higher than mid-range, probably due to the cinnamon that's in there because it is quite a powerful scent. But again, really well made. And I think if you were looking for a cinnamon scent, this is really good. But also at the same time, the orange needs to be boosted on it, and it would go. This scent would go very well with vanillas, possibly a woody scent, also another citrus scent as well. But it's all about mixing and matching rather than using the same oil and same balm. Unless you really like the smell of it, there is nothing wrong with that at all. But both products extremely well made, and it comes down to pricing of them. So for the beard comb, £5.95, which is, yeah, kind of standard for a beard comb. It's relatively well made. I'm not going to do the ping test that some channels do to see if you can snap it, because yes, of course you can snap wood and stuff. It's not particularly thick wood, so you can snap stuff. And what's the point in doing that? Just go, oh look, you can break it. You can break most things in life. But yeah, beard comb, £5.95. The ball bristle beard brush, is at £6.95, which is fine. It's a nice, decent quality brush. No issues with any of the bristles or anything falling out. It's still in their clumps and everything. Really nice. The beard oil itself, £7.95. The beard balm, £8.95. Now, bearing in mind, these are going to last you a fairly long while. These will last you through till Christmas, if you know what I mean, because beard balm I'm only using half a fingernail's worth a day, and with the beard oil only around 6 drops a day, depending on what the day brings and whether I wash my beard or anything. So they are going to last you a long while. I think the price is extremely competitive with it. Really well made. Been in constant sort of contact with them backwards and forwards and everything else like that about the products, so they are obviously passionate and keen about what he's creating. Very, very nice products. Only slight criticism is I would love to see that orange brought up a bit more in line with the cinnamon, just to kind of take that edge off of the cinnamon, if you know what I mean. The orange is there. I can smell it as well as the frankincense, but I feel that orange just needs to be brought up just a touch in order to cut through it a bit and almost neutralise it. But still a very well made oil and balm, which is why I'm going to be scoring it 17 out of 20. Now, all these scores that I do on this channel are personal preference. Somebody else might try it and go, oh, I can really smell the orange in that. For me, personally, I couldn't so much. But there you go. Again, still well made, and like I said, all the products came in one of these burlap Hessian sort of bags, which is nice, decent quality, so it's nice as presents and stuff like that if you get them through when they're packaged nicely. Nice and fast delivery. I will be putting links down below in the description box for Beardcraft UK. Please give them some support, some help, and follow them. They do other scents apart from this. This is just the winter one they brought out. I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you need any help, support, promoting, advertising and stuff like that, please send us a comment or message me over there at Viking Beard Mat over there on Instagram. But thank you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are, whatever you're getting up to, whatever you're doing. Please keep on taking care of each other. Keep on helping, supporting each other. Keep on loving each other. And above all, if you're growing a beard, keep on growing them. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next review. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys out there. You will not believe how much it means to me for you watching this channel. So thank you. Have a great day. I appreciate everything. Thank you.